90 meets GS.
It's new school meeting old school. I like the memories most that come up in me when I see this. You connect automatically to the history of the BMWs. I saw this mask and I saw this fender, and I really connected to the G/S at once. The color scheme, everything, you know.
It was said that it was the best street bike from BMW in those days.
Yeah.
Even it was meant for a little bit off-roadish. And I think this bike steps in these foot pegs of the old one. This squeaky red and the dark blue and the light blue.
These colors have always been good and they always work. It's iconic.
Apart from this, it's pretty much plug and play from the 90. The whole roadworks is checked up. The tank is still a 90 tank, as it's basically the seat height and the length of the seat, but obviously with a different padding. This is what people like to see on these kind of easygoing, classic look bikes. It's an expression of lifestyle. It's taking it easy. These tires, you can have this as an option.
Okay.
As the same with the spoke wheels. But the bike comes with normal road tires and cast wheels.
As an urban G/S, street tires would be cool.
There's lots of accessories. Basically, you can use mostly everything which is available for the 90. Of course, there is different exhaust pipes. There is also an option for a rev counter, so you can have a double digit. And especially for this bike, there is a single-seater with a rack in the back. That comes very handy on this bike especially because it fits the style pretty much.
If this bike was my bike, I wouldn't do too much. Just put a little into it to make it totally individual.
But this bike is pretty much about reducing. It's cool to size down, to get less, less is more somehow.
Getting back to the essentials. You did this concept bike, the Lac Rose.
So we came up with this idea we could do a homage bike to the Gaston Rayet's Paris-Dakar racer. It was only an extension of the windshield. It's still a 90 tank. It was just a little bit wider and a little bit lower. The rest was just color and decals.
Yeah, and that shows how easy it is to customize a bike.
Yeah. It's basically meeting the 90 customer with a GS customer. It's easy handling because of the easy pickup on the one hand, and then the seat height is relatively low for a GS bike.
Yeah, which also makes it very comfortable for smaller people. You can, in a way, have it all in one bike. You can use it in the city, you can use it in the countryside, easy off-road. It is a modern bike with modern technology, but with this emotions and this time travel back to the 80s.